I can't believe it. Great Britain, 5th.
And for Great Britain, a great test of nerves. Got to finish on the beam. Always a tricky apparatus to finish on. And after the excitement of the asymmetric bars, a really good set of scores. They've got to calm themselves right down to perform on the beam. See the Russian gymnasts warming up on the floor now. They just finished on the beam. And the way the competition's organised, if you were the second team up on one apparatus, you go to be the first up on the next.
After the third rotation, surprise, surprise, United States are out in the lead. Russia second, China still in medal contention after so many falls, and Great Britain 6th.
Kovaskaya, and gets the triple twist round, but just got her legs in a tiny knot. There she goes again. 2.5 twists to delay out front. The Russians have treated us over the years to some beautiful floor exercises, nicely controlled through the pivots, and good and high. Double twist, as easy as you like. And this lovely change in tempo. She drifts through the pivot there with leg high, beautifully done. Very graceful. A pleasure to watch. Back to the power. Powerful through the flick, high in the double tuck, but a couple of paces at the end. But they've always treated us, haven't they, Christine? The Russians on floor.
Beautiful classical style. They're so supple, it all looks so easy. Celeru here on vault. Very important, very clean double twist. Tiny bit offline, but that's a powerful dynamic vault.
Such power, such determination. Good conversion upwards, but just a little bit soggy in the back. She managed to get the twist together, but here, just a little bit loose. But that's the sort of vault you want. Last piece of apparatus, make it count, make it powerful, don't make any mistakes.
Nothing like the height off the top though, a little bit bent arms.
14.566 for Celeru. Romania chasing China for that bronze medal. Yeah, scores 14.633. Still 2 gymnasts to go for them. Then that will be their competition over. Just 2 performances to go.
Always a test of a gymnast when you've made a mistake on one piece to move on to the next, put it behind you.
She qualified 5th for the floor final. Victoria Komova, the fabulous all-round gymnast.
Floats the 1.5 twist into the double Arabian. But really lost her legs there. It didn't look a bad landing. Double tuck. Fabulous change of tempo. Hits splits effortlessly. Recovered herself now. Triple twist. Lands it with ease. Such elegance with her arms. Beautifully stretched feet, but she fell out of that spin. Can't afford to be half-hearted into the difficult final tumble. Double pike somersault, but really, she does look half-hearted, doesn't she? Can't afford that if you want to be world champion.
No, to even retain your title for that matter, it's a bit of a sorry state for Russia, but USA a long way ahead. Catalina, no, the powerhouse on vault.
Now look at the run. She's posted notice. She's determined on the double twist. She overcooked it a little, a couple of paces back, but so much energy, so much effort. You've got to bring it under control at this level.
Well, what a comeback from her. I mean, this is extraordinary, isn't it, to see her after so long out of international competition, because it's, you know, it's no mean feat, is it, performing at the World Championships.
Catalina Panor looks like she is loving being back on the world stage. Every performance has been better, and she just looks as if she feels at home here. She must have missed it a lot to come back and train so hard.
Do you know what? I'd say she was exuberant. The way she's worked, attacked, approached, enjoyed, sheer exuberance.
Absolutely, and she hasn't qualified for floor final, so she obviously didn't perform as well as she did today. And you know, she'll get better and better. She's after Olympic titles.
Score of 14.933 goes a long way towards that. Come over 13.8. Certainly won't be enough to hang on to that gold, but they still get a medal.
Well, very likely. The Russian team have such class that even when they make mistakes, they've still got a lot of qualities that give them good scores.
The last gymnast to go for Russia, floor, Sena Afansieva.
Oh, and that was a classy double straight, wasn't it? Tall gymnasts can't have too long a run. Whips into triple. These landings are very precise, aren't they? Just didn't quite complete the double spin. Vault, 1.5 into full twist. Lovely style, lovely elegance, and she held that spin, no doubt. Expressing the music, working with it so well. Quite a lot of marks given for that. Gymnasts must mirror the music. Here comes the big final tumble, the double pike. This has been a much better performance for Russia.
Their medal looks like a silver.
Yes, I don't think they've really pushed the USA, have they? They've haven't quite had the power or the determination, you have to say.
But done enough to stay ahead of China.
This was a lovely marriage of power, tumbling, explosive power there. And then the grace that has to put the performance together, stitch it together. Look at this, lovely technique, sets up the somersaults, and then wraps in tight for the double pike. Lovely work. So much power and so much grace.
And with USA following them so closely, being the next team on floor, I think we really will see the difference in style. Both got their own merits.
It's been ideal really for the USA to finish on floor because they can kind of put all of that power and that aggression and everything that's kind of left into their powerful tumbles, and they're going to hit the roof in it.
Well, here's one for you, Christine. You were saying that the American style on beam is contrary to the, you know, the elegance and grace that's so important to it. What about on floor? Because there are marks really allocated towards that on floor.
There are, but you can express the music, and so they have to move. I mean, they didn't use whole body movement so much on the beam, and that's what the judges have special deductions for, not using the whole body, just waving the arms and legs.
Fancieva then 14.633. Still got half of the last rotation to go, but Great Britain looks good in third. Fortunately, there's a lot of gymnastics to go. But who knows, whatever happened, well, who knows what could happen with Germany. We're so close, we're less than a mark behind. So, as we've seen, any little wobble, any major fall on beam. Such an important piece for the Chinese. Need to hang on to that medal placement.
Oh, a little bit deep on the landing. They've made great strides on this apparatus over the years, but they wanted that to be more upright. They really need a great final piece, a final flourish, a final attempt to get into the medals.
Just a little bit upright on that run, wasn't she? She had the height, but she lacked a bit of forward momentum. Didn't gain enough through the run. Lovely height, lovely style, but she's had to pike very heavily down. Just kept the knees off the floor and a little bit offline as well. So given the judges plenty of deductions to take away. Just a tiny cross of the legs. It's really just the lack of height and flight they'll be deducting for there.
.166. First Chinese vaulter